Alrighty, Jacob Zells, my name's Abraham. We're doing 5 laps in the Lamborghini Gallardo, correct?
Yep.
Outstanding. Now, like they spoke in the classroom, have you driven any other cars with us today?
No.
Okay, so like they spoke in the classroom, and like you've seen in the Cayenne, being smooth is key. What I mean by smooth is on the steering wheel, you don't want to yank at the wheel, you don't want to jab at the wheel mid-corner. We're very smooth and concise. The reason being is as we steer and transfer weight to the left and right, the smoother we transfer the weight, the better the tires can do their job, thus creating more grip and giving us better corner speed. If we're over aggressive on the wheel, overload the tires, overdo the corner, feels like we're driving a Honda Civic out there, to be honest.
Right.
Same thing with the throttle and brake. We use the throttle and brake to balance weight forward and back. So smooth on, smooth off the pedals. I always tell everyone, the release of a pedal is just as important as the application. So when you release the brake pedal, for example, smooth and concise off that brake pedal is the best way to balance the weight off of the front. All 3 mirrors are for me. I'll take care of anything that comes up behind us. If we need to let a car by, I'll let you know ahead of time. I'll put a couple fingers up on the steering wheel for safety and guidance, and I'm going to turn the hazards on. That's going to let them know behind us they can pass. Once they pass, I remove my hand, remove the hazards, we're on our way. Other way around, if we need to pass someone, we're going to wait for their hazards. Once we see those lights come on, it lets us know they see us, we can pass. Once again, my hand will go up for safety and guidance. You will provide a nice, safe pass on the opposite side of the track. Once we're free and clear, my hand comes off and the track is yours once again. Did you want to do manual or automatic?
Manual.
That's what I like to hear. Right hand upshift, the left hand downshift. I'm going to let you know what to shift. On this track, because of the gearing of the car versus our track, we are mainly going to be using gears 3 and 4, maybe every once in a while 5, depending on how well we can do corner number 1. Okay. But mainly, in quite a few of our cars, to be honest, 3 and 4 is the main gears. That's really going to provide us best power. Do you have any questions before we start rolling?
No.
Foot down on the brake.
Yep.
Give it 1 upshift. Boom. Lead us forward and to the left, nice and easy, please. We're going to actually stop before that stop sign, so that way we don't jump in the path of the drifter if he decides to come out. So we'll pull forward just a bit, and then we can stop here. Track's actually clear. Go ahead and lead us out and to the right. 1 upshift. Now as we maneuver left here, if you look off in the distance, that single green cone, I want you to cut a straight line toward that cone right there. Accelerate toward it. As we maneuver to the right, we're going to stay to the left, and we're going to let a GTR by on the inside. Squeeze that throttle. Get up behind it. Throttle all the way down. Wait for it. Upshift. Upshift. Hard on the brakes. More brakes, more brakes. Downshift once. Turn in, release those brakes. More turn in. Eyes in front of that GTR. Begin to squeeze that throttle. Keep feeding that throttle. Brakes. A little bit more brakes. Release those brakes. Turn in. Eyes up to the next corner. Eyes up here. Squeeze that throttle. Nice and easy. Back to the right. All the way to the right. Light brakes for balance. Turn all the way in. Get on that red and white paint. Squeeze that throttle. More throttle. More throttle. Faster. And brakes in a straight line. Wide entry to this corner. Wide entry. Now turn in tight. Begin to accelerate. Squeeze that throttle down. Unwind the steering wheel. Unwind it. Back to the right. Light brakes for balance. Turn in. Create a straight line. Throttle. Throttle. And brakes. Now release those brakes. Turn in. More turn in. Eyes looking for your exit. Squeeze that throttle down nice and firm. Unwind that steering wheel. Upshift. Stay to the left. Brake hard. More brakes. Downshift once. Turn in. Now begin to release those brakes. Squeeze that throttle. Stay to the right. Squeeze that throttle. Throttle. And brakes. When passing on the inside. Squeeze that throttle. Light brakes for balance. Turn in, turn all the way, get on that red and white paint. A little too fast there. Squeeze that throttle. Brakes in a straight line. Now turn in. More turn in, more turn in, more turn in. We're blowing those apexes. Squeeze that throttle. Back to the right. Light brakes for balance. Turn in, create a straight line. Throttle, throttle. Brake hard in a straight line. Now release those brakes, turn all the way, and no throttle yet, don't get anxious. Squeeze that throttle, unwind back out to the left. If we get Get on the throttle too early, takes away our steering. Upshift once. Brake hard. More brakes. Downshift once. Turn in, release those brakes. Get on that red and white paint. More turn in. More turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Unwind back out to the left. Brake hard in a straight line. More braking. Turn in. Red and white paint. I want you to run it over. Squeeze that throttle. Back over to the right. Brakes. Once again, red and white paint to your left. Run it over. Wait for the throttle. Now throttle. Brakes in a straight line. Release those brakes wider than them. Now turn in. Squeeze that throttle. Squeeze it. We're going to pass them on the left. Squeeze the throttle. Light brakes for balance. Turn in. Create a straight line. Throttle. Throttle. Brake hard. Release those brakes. Turn in. Get on that red and white paint. Run it over. Now squeeze the throttle. Unwind the steering wheel. Very good. Upshift. Hard on the brakes. More brakes. More brakes. Downshift once. Turn in. Release those brakes. Get on that red and white paint. Eyes for your exit. Squeeze that throttle. Unwind back out to the left. And brake hard. Eyes in. Turn in. Release those brakes. Eyes on the next corner. Squeeze that throttle. Keep us to the right. Keep squeezing that throttle. And brakes. Get on that red and white paint. Don't get too anxious on that throttle.
Touchy.
Brakes. More brakes. Remember, we want to do wide and then tight, because this is what happens when we go too tight. See the exit? We don't have any room to build speed. Throttle it out. Light brakes for balance. Turn in. Throttle. A whole bunch of throttle. And brake hard in a straight line. Release those brakes. Wait for it. Get on that paint. Squeeze that throttle. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Unwind back out to the left. Upshift once. Hard brakes. More brakes. Downshift once. More brakes. Turn in. Release those brakes. More turn in. More turn in. Now squeeze that throttle. Drive it out. Brakes to the left. Brake hard. More brakes. Release those brakes. Turn in. Eyes up to the next corner. Eyes up here. Squeeze that throttle. Back to the right. Brakes. Wait for it. Turn in. Wait for the throttle. Now roll in the throttle. Very smooth. Back to the left. All right, slow it down. That's 5 laps. We're going to go in through those yellow cones straight ahead, and it's going to bend right.
A little too far down. You forget what gear you're in.
Bend left. We're going to go straight ahead along the white wall. What do you think, man?
Awesome.
Pretty intense car,
Oh,
huh?
yeah. Yep.
Lamborghini's all about the aggressive car. Straight ahead. We'll bend right after the Porsches, heading down to pit number 18. So,
Right
we're
next
to
to the other
19.
one? Yep.
Right there, yeah. Someone
Trading the spaces.
Exactly. Alrighty, going to stop here. Pull both shifters in at the same time. Release the shifters, release the brake. And steering wheel all the way to the right.
I was wondering about that.
Alrighty, Jacob. When you're all said and done with everything today, if you drive more cars, for example, our promo cars, if you decide to do drifting, which I might add is absolutely amazing. When you're all done with those, that's when you turn this video card in. This video card is basically your key to get on track whenever you want.